This podcast contains potentially adult language, adult themes, definitely drinking, and possibly sexual context. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Drinking with Authors, the Literary Briefs edition. I'm your host, Erica Lance. My co-host today is the amazing C.R. Rice. Don't drink what she's drinking when we get to that point. Our guest today is Linda Rosen. And I want to just say, don't forget to like and subscribe to us. Please, if you feel like it, leave us a review. We'd love to hear what you think. And if there is an author you would like us to talk to, or you just want to shoot the shit, you can email us at drinkingwithauthors@gmail.com. If there's an author, trust me, I will hunt them down, find them, and get them on the show, because that's what I do in a very creepy way. I'd like to say it's not creepy, but it's creepy. So let's talk about what we're drinking. I am finishing up Skunk Brothers Spirit, who's our sponsor, DWA10. I'm drinking their Lightning with organic fruit punch. So it's almost healthy, but not. And don't take health advice from us.
No.
CR, what disgusting combination are you drinking right now?
Okay, so it's a little bit better now. But so what happened was,
What
I had some grape juice. What had happened was I had some grape juice and vodka. It was fantastic. And everybody knows I love green tea and vodka. So what does my brilliant self do? I combined them and it was terrible. So don't ever do that. But now it is more even. Okay, because I've had to fill up a little bit. So now it's definitely more green tea with a splash of grape, which is great. Like I said, if you're gonna do it, do a little splash of each. Do not go bananas.
Yeah, don't go bananas. Nobody drink that. Please drink other things. Linda, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Pomelo. It's a Sauvignon Blanc from Napa Valley.
Sounds delightful.
Fancy.
Can't imagine you guys doing podcasts. Like, how many do you do a day? And you're drinking on every one of them?
No, so we don't normally do 2 a day. Today there's 2 a day. 2 today. Normally we don't do that many because we do the drink. That was going to come out wrong. I heard it in my head and I knew that it was going to end really badly. But no, we try not to get blackout drunk necessarily unless I'm drinking with Jonathan Mayberry, because apparently every time I'm on the podcast with Jonathan, we need to bolt down bottles of whiskey.
Oh my God, I want to be on the next one. I want to do it next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whiskey,
it is crazy. That's all I can say. Even he's like, it's really dangerous being on the podcast. Okay, Linda, I know you're stalling to not have rapid fire questions, but you're getting them anyway. I appreciate that, and I observe. So the first question is, what is your favorite book of all time?
Honestly, can't answer. I have way too many.
Is there any book that you reread very frequently?
I only reread when I have to do a book for a book club.
Oh.
Otherwise, I have too many on my TBR pile. I'll read it and I move to the next.
Do you
So
continue?
sad.
Can you continue? Oh my goodness, words. Do you continue to read it even if it's not good?
I like to give the author a chance, so I'll plug through, but honestly, after 100 pages, if it's not I got to put it down. Yeah, no.
I'm glad to hear that. Don't waste your time. Is there any book that what is your worst book though? What is the book that you're like,
Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Had to read that in college English, hated it.
Oh, I feel many feelings. It was funny because I was like, is she going to say nothing? And then all of a sudden it was like, bing, 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 bing.
The look of disdain.
This one is terrible.
You'll probably have people coming back and saying it was a wonderful book.
There's a lot of, I can't stand Jane Austen. I'm going to be honest.
I love Jane.
I know there's a lot of people that love Jane Austen. I cannot stand Jane Austen. I think it goes way too slow. I am not a slow kind of person. And I say this because also, like, I loved The Clan of the Cave Bear. and the wild horses, like 1, 2, and a little bit of 3, and then it got into this like long drawn out forever. I cannot stand books like that. They drive me crazy. A lot of people love them. So when we say things that are negative about books, we know that not every book is for everyone.
Right.
So people can get off their little high horses if they get mad because that's their favorite book of all time and it changed their life. Good for you. It's not like you list the book and then go remove it from shelves. This is not a banned
Right.
books club.
No,
You know,
no.
we do not have that power.
But I
so.
used to cut that English class because I hated that book so much.
Well, see, that speaks volumes right there. Okay, let's talk about a book that you feel like they did a really good job changing into a show or a movie.
Pride and Prejudice did a fantastic job. Sorry. Especially the A&E version of Pride and Prejudice with Colin Firth.
Oh
was
yeah, a lot
wonderful.
of people like that, right? I'm a fan of
Wonderful.
Colin Firth. I do enjoy Colin Firth. What about one that you feel they didn't do a good job with?
Oh gosh, there's probably so many I can't even think about it. I sorry. Pass
Oh.
up on that question.
Or pass. I like hard pass.
Pass.
Pass. I like that a lot. What about reviews? Do you write reviews?
I do, but I don't write book report reviews. I write like 2-3 sentence reviews. I started recently. I review every book that I read, unless I really didn't like the book. Then I don't want to slam the author, so I just don't write the review.
How do you feel? Like, do you leave reviews on Amazon?
Amazon, BookBub, and Goodreads.
How do you feel about the new way Amazon has started doing it, where if you have the ebook, it just lets you leave a star review and you actually have to go back into the book to leave an actual review?
I haven't seen that because I've been reviewing all summer long on Amazon.
Maybe it's because I do it on my phone and not on a Kindle or anything. Like I have it.
I do it on my computer. I do it on my laptop, and
Yeah.
I put my stars, and then it says, write review, and I just write the review, and it takes it.
No, on my stuff, it just completely like has switched. She'll be right back. She, when I get to the end of a book on my phone, because I have the app, I don't have a Kindle or anything like that. I have the app and I'll read it. And at the end, it's like, would you like to leave a review? You click yes. And then it's like, what's your rating? And you click it. It's like, thank you. There's no spot to
Maybe it's just because it's on the phone. Yeah.
Maybe I'll have to look into it. Okay. So
try it on your computer.
I'm going to have to. If you could be any main character, who would you be? But you have to live their life. You can't change anything of their life.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oof, that's a tough one. Well, I could say Elizabeth Bennet once she marries Mr. Darcy.
Okay. We didn't say when you had to start in their life.
Yes, because I think she's going to have a wonderful life with Mr. Darcy.
Okay. What about, who would you like as your sidekick?
As my sidekick? Huh. These are great questions. I really would have had to think about that one.
Okay, I'm back.
Annie Oakley. I don't know. Annie Oakley.
Yeah, so
all right, I like it.
It started raining here, and apparently the rain was like, Zoom doesn't need to keep happening. It's fine. And I'm like, living in the mountains, you gotta love it. Okay, I missed whatever the next one is. So CR, you continue.
Okay, so this is a fun one I've found.
Oh,
what is your most hated mode of transportation?
Most hated mode of a bus. I hate buses.
Like a public bus or like a
public
Greyhound
bus? They smell. I get nauseous on a bus.
Okay, so what is something that you consider normal, but if you do it repeatedly, it's abnormal?
I could say drinking.
Hey now.
Hold on. Right, we're just gonna sip on.
Exercise. I think it's very normal.
Okay.
And since I've been a fitness professional for years, I feel that people who go gung ho on it, it becomes an addiction and it's not normal.
Oh, that makes
okay. All right.
You asked the weird food question already?
I haven't. I was going to.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our favorite one. What is your favorite weird food combination?
Favorite weird food combination. A toasted waffle with natural peanut butter on it, topped by
That's
sliced
not
bananas.
weird.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, how about the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Octopus.
Oh, God. Okay, we'll put that one on the
I
list.
like that your mouth just hurt. Wait, before you write that on the list, in what form was this octopus? Because
Actually, a friend of mine brought it to a barbecue and he grilled it and wanted us to all taste it. And
Like, was
did he
it
pay you
alive?
money? Because
Like,
he'd
did
have
it
to pay me
wave?
money to do that.
like everybody says, it tasted like chicken because everything tastes like chicken. No, it was not. It was slimy. It wasn't good.
Oh,
Oh, no, not
all
good.
I could think of is The Boys. Did you see that, Erica?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go back to one of a drink, okay?
Okay,
Because
Okay.
my father used to have us make this, and I used to make it for my kids. My father called it a goigle moigle. It was
Okay.
milk with a raw egg and a drop of vanilla, and he whizzed it up in the blender. And it was good.
I believe it was good. I think
Okay.
salmonella could come into play these days. I mean, there's a lot of
Oh.
stuff people did previously that,
Right.
So milk, a raw egg, and a dash of vanilla
In a
Oh.
blender.
in a
in a
blender.
blender. Our list is getting weird. I
Yeah.
like it.
But you gotta
We keep
call it the
track.
goigle moigle. I don't know how to spell that.
Goigle moigle.
I have no idea how
Okay.
you spell that.
I'm gonna attempt to spell this.
We'll see how that goes. Is there any author out there that if they put out a book, you just buy it no matter what?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Who?
Barbara Kingsolver, Susan Meisner,
Okay.
Do you prefer
John
to read-
Boyne.
Okay. Are there more? We can.
Keep going.
Yeah, I love that. Do you prefer paper books or ebooks or audiobooks? Do you have a preference?
I prefer a paper book, but I do all of them. I listen to audios, I read on Kindle, I do all of them.
That's very
Okay.
cool. Is there any, because of what you're writing, is there any genre you'd like to write?
Historical fiction.
But you're
Yeah.
already writing it.
Oh, what I would like to write other than that,
Yeah.
maybe a cozy mystery. I don't know if I ever will.
No,
But I once said I don't know if I'll ever write a book, so who knows?
that's true.
Ooh.
Now you're into 3, and then 4 is gonna come sneak up on you. Do you have a writing goal at all? Like
Get the book done.
each book, right?
Get it done. Make it as good as it can be and get it out there.
Have you done any live events where you've met any fans?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
How has that been?
That's the best. That's just the best. I recently did a book club at a over 55 community. I love talking to those women. It was fabulous. Yeah. I have another one because I'm going on vacation in Utah and I have another one coming up there. It's so great when people really appreciate your book and want to talk to you about it. One of the most fun ones I did was in Boca Raton in Florida, and we were out on the beach having the book club. I
Oh, wow.
love doing that. Was one of my dreams. And I guess to answer your question about whatever, when I said get the book out, doing book clubs.
Did you practice your signature? I think a lot of authors don't prepare themselves for the fact that when they autograph their books.
I did. I changed my L.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forget sometimes that I have a pen name and I'm like, ew.
Oh.
And, like,
I have
Yeah.
to look at the cover because I have a pen name and then I
You
poke
have to
under-
know which book you're reading.
I'm like, what the hell book am I like? I'll grab it, be like, oh yeah, okay, now I remember what I'm writing. So have you had any weird fan experiences?
No, not as a writer. but I did have it as a fitness professional years ago. I was walking to a restaurant with my husband, and a woman came up to me and she said, "You're Linda Rosen. You're Linda Rosen, right? Hi, Linda. I took your class." So that was exciting. And my husband's
awesome.
going like, "Wow, you're famous."
We were talking about this earlier. Are you really good at remembering people's names and faces?
I used to be better. Used to be much better. I make a big effort, but it's really hard. Is it because I'm older and I have too many names in my head? I don't know, but it's hard.
No,
got
I think
nothing.
it's definitely more difficult, you know.
I mean, it's really embarrassing when you have a conversation with somebody and they tell you your name and 2 minutes later you don't remember it. I should say, I don't remember it.
I
Yeah.
think my favorite is when you talk with somebody and you stand there, right? Like you're talking for like 10, 15 minutes and everything's great. And then they walk off and then somebody's like, "Who is that?" It's like, I have no fucking idea.
No
Like, I don't
clue.
even know.
No
But like you
idea.
have a really great conversation and like you somehow definitely know them. And it's like, oh, I don't know. I'll see them again eventually.
That happened to me recently, actually, in the supermarket parking lot. I had a lovely conversation with somebody. I know her. Didn't know her name, wasn't sure where, but because I'm in the town where I taught classes for close to 40 years, she could have been in my class one time. Just have to be friendly.
No, I think the
You're
biggest thing
smiling.
is you have to not go, "Who are you again?" Because that lessens them dramatically.
Yeah.
I always go, "Oh, what's new?" Because
Yeah.
when you ask what's new, they tend to talk about, "Oh, well, since blah, blah, they say something that catalysts like, "Oh, I got a new job, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh, I know you from a work." Okay, good.
Right. You're right. Yeah.
Like, please, anything, a clue. And I just hope I don't have to do any introductions,
Oh,
I-
that's the worst. That's the worst.
I always do the
when you're
please, like
talking.
introduce yourselves.
Yeah,
Like, honey. And my husband knows, like, if I twitch a certain way, like, he's like, "I'm sorry, my name is, who are you?"
Yeah.
And like, does it for me.
My boyfriend does the same thing. He can tell. Apparently, I get a specific look on my face when I don't remember who
Yeah, but did
somebody
you
is.
ever get the question before they finally caught on? Like, why didn't you introduce me? Oh, because I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, I got that once, and then it was because I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, and so now he'll go, "Oh, Jonathan," and then they'll say their name, and I'll be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
I forget you guys don't know each other because we know each other so well. That's us.
Yeah.
It slipped my mind. Craziness. Okay. What else? I think we need to know what kind of paranormal person she would be.
Yes. If you could be any mythical creature, who would you be?
You're really talking to a bad one on that because I don't read paranormal. I don't do any. It just creeps me out. So,
what about like? Do you know like the Greek gods and goddesses? Like anything
oh,
mythological?
okay, sure. I could be Athena.
Okay.
That's a good one. I like Athena. That's a good choice.
Goddess of the hunt, intelligence. I like it.
Funsies.
Something on your "I'll never do it again" list.
I'll never do it again. I will never scramble on rocks on a mountain again.
Oh, rock climbing, not
Or
wow.
just hiking,
Like free
scrambling, like in a hike. If you have to scramble on the rocks, no more.
Oh, okay. I
No
was gonna say,
more.
like, you're free climbing? Like, you're
Oh,
crazy.
no. This is a woman who likes flat ground.
We're starting to do hiking up here that we live in North Carolina. And my boyfriend, because I got us hiking boots, so that's done and done, right? Waterproof hiking boots. And he's like, "What else do you need to go?" And I'm like, "I want a walking stick and I want there not to be ticks. There are ticks all over the place here."
Good luck with that.
Good luck. How about bear?
Oh no, there's a bear that lives on my mountain that I live on. I caught it in the trash one time. I have pictures. People are like, "Oh, did you zoom in?" And I'm like, "No," because that's how close that bear was to me. But thank you.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah,
My
I go
mother-in-law
outside
has
with
that
my
all the
remote that will do the panic button on the cars because that scares
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Every time I take my new puppy out, I go out with that particular
Well, that's
device.
a good idea. That's a great idea. I love looking at mountains. I do love the mountains, but I don't want to climb them anymore.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense a lot. Okay,
Mm.
what about what lead character would you be in a book? Did you already do those and I
I already
missed
did
it?
that one. She would be the
I said,
chick in
you're not
Pride
gonna
and
like it.
Prejudice
I said
after
I would be
Darcy.
Elizabeth Bennet after she married Darcy. I want to live in that in Pemberley.
I can't even.
I know we laughed and we laughed.
I'm sure because you laughed knowing that I would hate that answer.
I know. Okay, how about if you could have theme music follow you around, would you do it? But it would have to follow you everywhere you go.
That would make me crazy. That
But
would
you're the
really-
only person that hears it. How fun
Oh,
would
that would
be?
even make me worse. I mean, that would. Ooh. I
Oh,
love
would want theme
music.
music and I'd want everyone to hear it.
I love
Yeah, I was
music.
gonna say,
and
what if
forget
you
it, though.
didn't hear it? Like, what if you were the only person
Oh,
that didn't hear it,
okay.
but everybody else did?
Yeah. Well, it has to be a really happy song, happy, cheery kind of song, like that song Happy.
Would
Yeah.
it go along with whatever mood you were in and whatever was happening?
That
Like
would
if
be
you were
so
slightly
much fun.
startled, it would change to like slightly startled music and
Well, if I was sitting on the beach, I wouldn't mind. Honestly, you might not like some classical music because it's Zen. It's just
Right.
soothing kind of thing. I like jazz.
But then, can you imagine getting angry at somebody and just trying to like make sure they don't know, but they can hear your angry,
I can
like
hear the music.
Darth Vader music playing in the background?
I
That
like
might
it.
be rap or something. Yeah.
I would play Darth Vader. I would play the Imperial March everywhere I go. So
Every
it's-
time you go somewhere, right?
yeah, no,
I
I
like
would
it.
totally do that. Okay.
How about the
Last-
Rocky theme?
Oh, yeah, I did run up those stairs when I was there.
Yeah.
I'm out of shape. I was not in shape to run up the stairs, but I did it all the way to the top. And yeah, so I did that. That's off the bucket list, things that are done. Okay,
Okay.
final question.
Okay. If you found $1 million somewhere by itself, what would you do with it?
I'd probably give some to my kids.
All right. I like it. You'd keep it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I don't think I'd give it all to them. I'd give them
No.
some. I'd give them some.
I like it.
That's
I like
just
it. Okay,
really
Linda,
good.
shameless self-promotion time. Where can people find you and your books?
Okay, you find me at linda-rosen.com. Please find me there. You can actually read the first chapter of both my books on the website. Sign up for my infrequent newsletter, Linda's Tea Room. Listen to the podcasts I've been on, read any of the interviews that I've done. It's kind of, I like the website. It's kind of fun. And there's lots of pictures on it. You can find me on Facebook at Linda Rosen Author, and Instagram is Linda Rosen Author. Twitter is L Rosen Author. Find me on BookBub at Linda Rosen, and please follow me on BookBub. Where else? I'm on LinkedIn also, Linda Rosen. The best one
Ooh.
is my website, linda-rosen.com, because you can find them all there and
Very
link to
cool.
them from there.
Very cool. Linda, thank you so much for being on this podcast with us.
Thank you, and thank you for stirring my mind with those questions.
Well, it's what we do here when we remember what we do here.
Keep
So
things
it's
going.
good. It's good. Okay, guys, this has been Drinking with Authors Literary Briefs. I have been your host, Erica Lance. Our sponsor has been Skunk Brothers Spirits, coupon code DWA10. You can check them out. My co-host today has been the amazing C.R. Rice, and our guest has been the fantastic Linda Rosen, and we will see you guys next time.